Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And, Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Marcell Ozuna. In the air, left field. Crawford under it. One away.
Batting second, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
The 3-1. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So up next, Isaac Paredes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Smoked into left, base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
He stayed close with the front side, even though he likes to go to the opposite field. If you go inside too many times, he'll make you pay. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Out towards right center field. Marsh on his way over and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
2 runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound for the Pirates, Bubba Chandler. What should we keep an eye on here? Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Brandon Marsh.
That one at triple digits.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one in the air, center field. Kim settles underneath it. One down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, it quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that's a base hit. And that gives Matt Chapman a chance to hit with 2 out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air to left center. Kim under it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Top of the second, Esmeralyn Valdez. Now at the plate. That one way inside. That's hard hit in the line. And there's 1 down. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now the center fielder, Hae-Sung Kim. That one ripped. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Pirates. But they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. The 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Left field. Reynolds takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
And now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. Two down, nobody on. In for a strike, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Pirates 2. And back here, Citizens Bank Park. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Isaac Paredes, the next Pirate to hit. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run blast. And they add on. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Here's a 1-1. And foul ball. One, two now. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Justin Crawford.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
This to third, Paredes. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
For the Phillies, center fielder,
So the Philly batting order turns over. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
That's the ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Man at first, one away. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up.
Play made, that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Philadelphia, Ryan Reynolds here.
Switch hitter batting from the right side here. It's so impressive over the course of his career how he's been able to become a force on both sides of the plate.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, right fielder.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That misses. Ball 2.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind.
The flip, 1 at second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Griffin. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And a base hit right there. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that misses. And now 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Nothing across against him yet, so he may just let it ride.
Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Schwarber, the base runner at first with 1 out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Trey Turner now. The 1-1. And he blows that one by him at 100. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The Pirates leading by 4. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. That's a hit. Around second is Schwarber. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. Now a pop-up on the infield. Paredes under it. And that is that. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 4-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Orion Kerkering.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-2. Well struck left field, carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
1 out and a runner at second here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Runner goes again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. High fly ball down the left field line. That was foul, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Kerkering checks the runner.
No, he's safe.
Back in on a dive. Two on the way. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. Then it's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. This one in the air, center field. March under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Lay it home, and he's safe. It's 6-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Now
Pitching change here, Tanner Banks.
Tanner Banks.
2 down, nobody on. hammered. And now maybe extra bases.
Up next for the Pirates, second
Stepping in, Brandon Lau. On the ground. And foul ball. Murphy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And out of here. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. He's up to 3 home runs in this series. And they add to their lead. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
In the air on the infield, Harper. And that'll do it. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Phillies nothing. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. So back. To the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. In the air, left field. And it falls. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stump for base hit. Recognized that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Harper down on strikes. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Esmeralyn Valdez, the next to hit. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Turner. On to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, shortstop Connor Griffin.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Turner takes it in for the out. 2 down. Hesung Kim, the next Pirate to hit. Popped up. And that will fall. And that extends the inning.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of
for the Phillies, number 51, Connor Gillespie.
Line drive, and there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Pirates stranded. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move.
For Pittsburgh, number 22,
The 1-1.
Jacks.
Swing and a foul straight back. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over.
Out of there.
And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Swings through the sweeper. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Griffin fires in time.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Got him. That's out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Sean Murphy. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. The Buccos up big in this one here in the late stages of Game 3. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ball to strike. Foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. 2-2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hard on the ground to first. O'Hearn steps on the bag, got him. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In the air, right field. And that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, leading off, Brian Reynolds. This one in the air, center field. Marsh takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Now batting right fielder, number 55.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Griffin. Ball to strike. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder Hassan Kiana.
Quick move to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging. Manager out of the dugout. So they turn to their closer, number 48.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The Phils with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Bryce Harper. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Joan Duran.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back to the top of the order now. Next is the Pirates DH, Marcell Ozuna. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Pittsburgh, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
2 down, nobody on. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Isaac Paredes digs in now. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 left. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Close but called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning. Strike 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Edmundo Sosa will hit next. The 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and 1 out now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because...
Oh, no, he dropped it.
Well, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the out.
This one in the air, center field. Kim moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So they're down to their final out. Hit in the air, center field. Kim should have this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates lead the series 3-0 and have a chance to complete the sweep here tomorrow.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance.